The campaigning went late into the night. The Taiwan Statebuilding Party made its last push with songs and speeches to encourage voters to support its pro-independence legislator, Chen Po-wei. Thousands of people attended the concert in Taichung, where he is at risk of losing his seat. The event caps off a 100-hour walk he undertook to garner backing to continue representing his district's people.
我是一个甲恁同款的平常人，有的时阵袂久啊，心内有哪会艰苦呢？啊，行总远哦，脚有哪会酸痛呢？啊，利用这道机会，有哪 test 一下，看家己到底是毋是更替的人，还是机器人？行行会发现哦，我嘛是人呢。我爱讲一声感谢。
At around the same time, in another part of the city, members of the opposition Kuomintang Party held their own rally called Bid Farewell to Chen to encourage voters to unseat him. Last year, during the nation's elections in a major upset, the pro-independence legislator had captured the district from the incumbent whose family had a grip on the area for over 2 decades. On Saturday, the politicians from both sides of the recall cast their ballots. The opposition's Yan Kuan-hang, who lost his seat to Chen last year, was one of the first to vote.
我们很平静，就一般投票嘛，都是当然是特别一点是说，因为我们第一次行使这个罢免权，罢免投票，就这样子，那跟一般投票是一样的。
Recalls are becoming a common tactic by both the Pan-Greens, who are aligned with the ruling DPP, and the Pan-Blues, who are largely seen as supporting opposition parties.
The recalls were originally pushed as a measure by the Pan-Green camp, particularly by younger members of the Pan-Green camp, as a way to recall these older KMT politicians that have been there for decades and sometimes have histories of corruption and are wrapped up in scandals to get them out of office. This began after the Sunflower Movement. But then after this was passed, after the benchmark to hold recall votes was lowered, this has become more used by the Pan-Blue camp as a way to target Pan-Green younger progressive legislators, sometimes the people that are pushing for the lowering of these benchmarks. And so I think it's one of the frames for understanding this has been then it's a generational conflict between younger and older voters.
But this vote is seen as especially contentious as it reflects the divide between those who are pushing for Taiwan's independence and those who encourage closer ties with China. Klein, Wang and Divya Gopalan for TaiwanPlus.